Hey guys, we're going to talk about what top agents do in a tough market to continue to sell a lot of real estate, to keep their volume up, and to make sure that they're not Debbie Downers while the rest of the market around them is crumbling. Real estate agents are crashing, they're getting out of the business. So I think the key things you have to think of as you go into a tough market. Number one, mindset. You have got to think, how can I outwork the other agents? What am I going to do different that sets myself apart? And how am I going to apply myself? So as you look at those things, you need to become experts in a couple ways. Number one, you need to be experts in your market. As the market's changing from a seller's market to a buyer's market, or from a buyer's market to a seller's market, there's no inventory. What am I doing to create inventory? What am I doing to create people to look to me for advice? Now, those are huge things that a lot of people aren't thinking about right now. They're just saying, oh, it's the market. And they're blaming the market. They're blaming interest rates. They're blaming no inventory. They're blaming their broker for not teaching them. They're blaming their mother for having them, for Pete's sakes. That's not what we should be doing. We should simply be looking at, how can I generate the business to bring it to me? What can I do to set myself apart from everybody else? Because everybody and their dog is a realtor. We all know that. In your town, everybody is a realtor. There is a lot of them. I've got 7 or 8 realtors that live within a quarter mile of my home, but there's still plenty of real estate to go around. So when you think about this, market analysis, let's talk about that. You need to be able to walk someone through a market analysis to help them understand why the market's different today, and to help them understand why someone is lowering their commission down to 2% and raising the purchase price a whole bunch, because guess what? The house is going to sell and they're just wanting to look like they're the best. So explain your value proposition. I took a listing this last week where they had someone that did offer a 3% total commission, where they were going to give away 2% and keep 1%. And I just brought it to their attention. Now, if these guys can't even sell their own value for their own commission, why in the world would you use them to sell the most expensive thing in your life? And I helped walk them through that process. I also talked to them about the ability that person had to perform at a high level when they're only taking a 1% commission. How much marketing are they going to do? How much money do they have for photography? And what extras are they going to add into this business in order for them to be able to sell it at a higher level, or period for that matter, and make 1%. So you also have to be a pricing expert. Know what the market's doing, where it's headed, why it's headed that way, why people should transact now versus wait. Also be able to help people understand what investing is doing right now, and potential hazards that could happen if they waited to buy real estate to get into that next house, what the economy will do over the next 5 years. Granted, a lot of these are projections, but when you are the expert and have an educated knowledge that you can teach them, and why you can teach them, and show them graphs and statistical data, like just knowing over the last 25 years, the average interest rate's over 8%. On a steady economy, we're at 7%. In the early 80s, we were 19% on our interest rates. Now, if people knew that statistical data, do I sound smart on interest rates? Yes. Do I feel like I can project what's going to happen over the next 5 years? I can say that, you're crazy if you're going to tell someone that interest rates are going to drop to this level or raise to this level. An educated guess is if rates are probably going to come back down. And what's going to happen when rates come back down? Well, there's a lot of buyers that are waiting right now because interest rates are so high. So I can forecast saying that most people are going to wait until rates come down, and then we're going to turn into a buying frenzy again, and the market prices are going to shoot clear up again. And help people understand that. You can do a lot of that through questions. You need to do creative marketing, and creative marketing is social media. So walk through homes, showcase the houses with your smartphone, doing a video walkthrough, put it on Instagram, put it on Facebook, put it on LinkedIn. It's amazing how many people are on social media these days, and to catch their interest walking through a beautiful home, highlighting all the features of that home will make you stand out. Network for referrals. So make sure you're going through your database, holding client events. I've shot a couple good videos on Instagram Reels that you could shoot, also events you could do. But make sure that you're networking through every channel that you possibly have. Most real estate agents, if they don't work their sphere of influence, they're not working. So if it's not friends and family, if they're not getting a phone call, they're just kind of hanging out at the office or going and doing those things. That is the absolute worst thing you could do, and that's why real estate agents are going out of the business. Make sure you're continuing to build that database, and you're working through that database, and that you're building that database. Whole different events. One of my agents throw a deal at a golf club, and he had an incentive where he gave away a big gas barbecue. And it was at a country club. They all went out and golfed. They came back. He gave a real estate presentation about what the market was doing and raffled and gave away this nice grill. Huge success. He pulled away clients out of that. So even in a market where, it's hard to find a home or the interest rates are high, there's still plenty of people transacting right now in real estate. There's still plenty of volume of real estate being sold. So know that it's out there. You just got to find the ones that are out there and be able to network to get that, okay? You also need to know how to negotiate in your market. So in our coaching program, one of our clients, he had written offers on 5 different homes and they weren't quite structured right. So we took the time to walk him through there, teach him how to write the offer, teach him what to say when he presented the offer to the other agent, and we helped him get under contract the very next offer he wrote. And he was blown away. He's like, oh my gosh, that worked. And so know how to negotiate in the market you're in. Know what to say, how to structure it, and how to make sure you stand out above all of the other offers that come through. That will help you to crush it in a tough market, okay? Focus on your clients' needs. Make sure you're meeting all the needs of your clients. And how do you do that? Literally just prioritizing what they want to have happen. Build strong relationships with great customer service and fulfill what they want. Because that's the problem we have in our society today is most people don't listen to their clients. They don't do what the client needs. They listen, it goes in this ear and out this ear, and they don't give the client what they need. That's not what's going to build your business or keep them loyal to you, especially on a tough market when there's plenty of agents that are free and available and would die to get work. So continue to educate yourself as well. Take the time to study up on sales skills, study up on the market, where it's headed, projections, watch a lot of different real estate related content so you feel like you're versatile in the market, and then take the time to make sure that you're confident in how you portray the information back to somebody else and in the way you act, that you know better than anybody else the real estate market and feel adequate to where you could perform your duties better than other agents. When you do that, that alone will get you business. And the last thing is just be patient. Be patient and persistent. And as you do that, you're gonna be just fine. The market will come around, you will sell real estate, and honestly, you'll probably sell real estate at a really high volume and not have a dip in a tough market if you can keep your mindset right and outwork your competition, outperform your competition on the service side, and be your absolute best. Okay, that's all it takes. I appreciate you guys watching today. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I've got a lot of content that we're gonna put out. I personally have sold over 30 million a year for the last 5 years. I've built real estate businesses. I just sold a brokerage of over 90 people. I know how to get people to high levels. I've trained the Rookie of the Year for 5 years. Subscribe to this channel and you will see how fast we can help you get to the next level. And once again, if you're looking for that team and that coach that's gonna help get you to surpass all others and make a huge drip into the market, guys, I know I can get you there. If it's not in my coaching program, if that's not something you can afford at this moment, get on my team and I can help you perform at the level you're capable of performing and teach you what you need to say, when you need to say it, how you need to say it. Thanks for watching today, guys. Have a great day.